Hi guys, welcome to my channel Green Meadows, and today we are going to talk about this beautiful plant. This is very known house plant actually. It is peperomia. This is called Peperomia scandens. See, this has this beautiful heart shape, and uh, and these leaves, if you see these leaves, these are thick leaves. So what is it? It comes into the succulent family, but it is really easy to maintain plant. It is not tricky like succulents, but as of the nature of the succulent, yeah, you need to take care like that itself, and the soil mixture also you have to make like a succulent one. But still, this is easy to maintain as compared to the succulents, is what I feel. So I love this plant. This is a beautiful house plant, and you can also say this is a beautiful indoor plant, I can say. I have to put this one in a indirect bright light, that is as it is in hanging basket. I put this one outside of my home. See how nicely it has grew. It was becoming leggy, so I thought of pruning this one. When summer started, it was not even these leaves, these stems, these were not even coming out. It was so small. See, only this spring how nicely they have become. It has grew very tall. So I was planning to have one succulent in my home. As I also told you, it is an indoor plant. We can keep it in a darker area also. It needs indirect bright light, but it can also thrive in a normal dark light also. You can keep it somewhere near the wherever you feel that you don't have enough light, but it will thrive there also. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take some of the cuttings of it and we'll propagate it in water as well as cocopeat. I'll propagate in both of these, and I'll show you how to propagate it. See, I wanted to make it bushier little bit. This one is becoming this one, as you can see, this has become very leggy. It is a very popular plant for this hanging baskets, as these fall out of it. It looks lovely, but I wanted to put this in a pot also, so that it also look very cute if you put it in the ceramic pot. So for now I'm just taking this small pot what I have currently, because we have to take this small pot, but what ceramic pot what I have currently are really big ones. So I thought of propagating first in this one, then I'll transfer it later on. Okay, let's start with this. I'll show you how to take the cuttings of this plant. As I always tell you, try to search for a good node area. See, I'll take this much of the cutting. See, this much I have taken. So this one I'll put it in this water like this. And again, so what happens guys, here where you have taken the cutting, again the two stems will grow from here, so it will make little bushy. It will grow from the horizontal side of this plant, not growing vertically completely. If it will grow like this, and then it will look really heavy after that, I think. See, this plant, as you can see, it grew this side. See, this side and this side it is growing, but it didn't grow much on this side, because the sun was not falling this side much. So these grew really nicely, but this side it didn't grow properly because of the bright light. So that's what I want to say. You need to put this in bright light, but if you can put it in indoor, but this looks beautiful, so I want to keep it indoor also. So I'll take some more cuttings. Here I'm taking this one. I'll take small cutting. Here I don't want to spoil this plant completely. I'm really I'm a little bit scared of hard pruning all the time. Okay. Yeah, these are growing nicely now. Only they started growing. I'll leave them. And these are some of the cuttings I've taken. Yeah, I'll let them be. And later on we can take. Yeah, I'll take this one also. See, from where I'm cutting, you can just concentrate where I'm cutting the plant. See, these node areas, it is really important because roots will grow from these node areas only. See how thick the leaf is. So you have to take care of the soil mixture also, guys. In my soil I have taken normal soil. This is a red soil what we sometimes you get it from the nursery. I brought this pot and I haven't repotted it since I got this, as I got this from with the hanging basket itself. I've purchased this pot, so I haven't repotted it. It was doing well in this pot, so I've just kept it like that. But you need to take the succulent mixture. So now as I'm propagating it in the coco peat. So here in the coco peat I'll propagate. So I'm removing these leaves. See, just be gentle, no need to cut it completely. Just don't pull it off like this, just be gentle. So what I did is I have taken this coco peat. I'll put a little bit of moisture. This will soften it a little bit. And now we'll put this cutting in this. See here like this. So you have to remember, guys, whenever you are propagating any succulent, not even this one, any succulent, any plant, just propagate it. Don't go directly to the soil as it can have rot. So if you're not really sure of propagating in soil, then you just leave it. Just propagate it in coco peat. Keep the soil moist till the roots come, and after that I'll even tell you the soil mixture of this plant. So I'm just propagating it now. I'll update you on this when I'll get the roots. I'll update you on this. And this one I'll put it in the water. See, this one I'll put it in the water. Here, see, I'm removing all these leaves. See this, I'll put it in here. And this cutting, what we'll do is, see, very nice leaves it has. It has this heart shaped leaves, so that is why it is called scandals. So we can take one more cutting out of it, but be sure the upper part should be on the upper side and the lower part should be on the lower side. I hope you're getting what I mean. I'll put it like this for now. Okay, we'll remove it later on. We'll do that. Fine. So I'll update you guys on this. So coming to the soil mixture, what I want to talk about the soil mixture is this plant needs really the soil mixture which contains sand and normal garden soil, and the sand should be 50% of the sand you have to use, and you have to take this garden soil of 25% and 25% of vermicompost. Okay, so that soil will be good. And watering, coming to the watering, you have to water it very rarely. You have to see the soil if it is completely dry. What I mean completely dry is it should be completely dry to the 2 inches at least. At that time only you need to water this plant. As I've already told you, these leaves are really thick and it contains the liquid in that. So because of that, you can have a root rot easily. So what you need to do is water this plant when it is really needed. So I water this plant. I live here in Hyderabad. I water this plant in 1 week, I think, completely in a week. I've put this every Sunday. I'll water this plant. So like that. So that is the soil mixture, and watering I told you, and propagation I've shown you. And coming to the fertilizer, I fertilize these whenever like normally every 15 to 20 days. What I do, I'll put vermicompost. It doesn't need much of care, as I already told you. It doesn't need it. It is not a heavy breeder, as it doesn't give any fruit or so. But it also have flowers. I heard, I've seen some that these have flowers, but I don't have any flower on this. At least 2 to I think 1 hour sunlight falls on this, but still I don't get any flower on this. Till now I haven't seen, but I've heard there'll be flowers on this plant. So guys, thank you for watching, and please, if you like my channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.